Only Up is such a weird game in that the game is like, once you beat the game once, it's a pretty easy game to just like beat. But Only Up is a extremely difficult speed run. Wasn't that difficult for Doug? Whoa, how does he get, how do you get the crosshair? Interesting, they took Only Up off for stealing assets from other games. No, they didn't, I am Deceit. They didn't. The developer took it off, so he stopped having people like you yell at him for None of these assets are stolen. They're all just free on a store. The only time it got taken off was for the one asset that was free, but you were only allowed to use it in other free games.
So Mitch is going to be
doing look at that cat right there. Spoiler alert.
Than it really is.
There used to be a tree there that made this jump a lot harder.
Those bed shortcuts there.
Yeah.
That one is
now. For this bed, I jumped off it once, but I'm actually going to jump off it a second time and use a little slow-mo to set myself up to just the right position. If I can get it, that should do it. And we can fly all the way over to here. Let's go.
Beautiful. What?
Yeah, so
I didn't know about that. I know. I'm wondering how much like of I used to do is still in this.
So
this is a pretty nerve-wracking run because you could just die.
And we have some momentum. If I can do some bunny hops, let's see if I get it.
Bunny hop, bunny hop.
3, 4.
A little short, a little short.
Still really good though.
Still pretty good. Yeah. If I hit that bed, keeping all that momentum, we
literally not good. That
That's
wind turbine, man. Chat.
I'm gonna try to land perfectly on the spinning blade.
I hated this so much. Oh, I hated this fucking trick so much.
Absolutely. So I'm going to try to jump off at a very particular time.
It's actually a very smart place to use slow motion right there.
Turbine blades here. Let's see if I can get it. Jump off here. Use some slow motion to get myself in just the right spot and grab onto it. Excellent. And when I jump off, there we go. Look at all that momentum.
Good launch.
God, I hate how annoying that was. I never use slow-mo. I feel like I should just use a lot more slow-mo. All right, so now we're gonna get the tree, and the blimp. God, I'm just having like, nightmares of running this game again, chat. Just like massive amounts of nightmares about this fucking game.
As we get to
and just about all the like 10-minute runs we just kept resetting. Okay, this jump makes me nervous.
I'm gonna use some slow-mo here for this jump.
I was gonna say
on the timing.
that jump makes me nervous.
Got it, excellent. And now the trampoline. Hopefully I can line it up just right. That's why I've got this crosshair here on the screen to help me line these up just right. The crosshair! Send it forward.
Oh my God, would this game have been so much easier if I just used a fucking crosshair?
Made it, let's go. Okay.
Dude, I could have had it on my monitor. My monitor has a crosshair on it.
Elevator music. Can we get some donations?
Right? My monitor has a crosshair on it. I could have used it. You guys would have been none the wiser. Because like before, you're going off like stupid camera angles and stuff, and if your camera angle's a little bit off, this would make it so easy.
We're coming up on another double bed skip. This one is a little bit more interesting because not only am I going to bounce on the bed, but I need to have perfect backwards momentum. So I'm going to line myself up a bit in front of the bed. And as I come in, use slow motion, get just right spot, send it backwards, and here we go.
Oh my God, that makes it so much easier than the way we used to do it. The developer was a genius too of this. Like he got in, he made a bunch of money, and then was like, "Fuck all of you! I'm taking my game off Steam. Never buy it. I hate you all. I'm gonna disappear and spend all my money." Well, that's the thing. This is like it's only like a 25-minute run, even when I was running it. So it's like you're just restarting all the time if you even screw up a little. Well, it was a fun speed run. It was a weirdly compelling speed run.
But we are going
it had glitches that were both.
For this skip, I have to set the FPS down to 30. And I have to do a very particular jump here. I'm going to line it up with the crosshair and even go into first-person mode to line it up. Ignore the jankiness of the first-person camera. And use some slow motion even to land on the head of this dinosaur.
But it had like so many things like this.
Particular spot. I only have a few seconds to do this, but with slow-mo, it kind of gets extended to around 10 seconds.
And it just kept like, you had so many like silly moves you could do like this.
Shift their weight a bit, so I have to reshift my spot after they shift their weight. a few times, and if I can get it just right, the dinosaur is about to activate. I crouch down.
Here we go.
And we get sent only up. That's right. All the way into the sky.
I wish I would have
Here we
found
go.
this
Stuff like this
before
in
Doug
speedrunning
Doug.
is so cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was
We're
crazy
falling
when people
back
found
down.
it.
We're
I
getting
remember
back down.
when
This
people
is
found
the
it, I was
final
pretty
bits of the
bummed
run. As
because
soon as
like
we land, it's
there's
gonna
some
be
really
time.
cool shit. There's like the
So,
court skip.
I'll make sure to get my
that
thank yous out of the
skips,
way. Thank you to
the dragon, of
to
course,
GDQ
which
for
was
having me,
awesome.
and Thank you.
So I got out of the game right when the T-Rex skip happened. And I gotta say, like, not a lot of crazy stuff has happened since then. The Mario Wonder run, and I watched this actually live. This one was really good. It's the any % run, so they do some out of bounds stuff. It is kind of it is a little annoying.
Really easy.
Hey, that was actually really good.
Very, very
That was so good.
The lack of rhythm in the crowd there was not hot. I will say one of the best things about Wonder is like the backgrounds are all real.
Wow.
And the bubble jump into the power block. Beautiful execution, yeah.
How is he doing that
save.
bubble jump? Wait, is the
But
quiz
I don't
in
think he
here?
prepared.
The quiz is in here now? The quiz is in the run? I'm gonna watch the end level.
Again,
It's kind of
rhythm,
interesting. This is
music,
another like example though of
recurring
like,
theme in the game here.
I mean, so
All
much of
these
this is
platforms
like,
that are going to
was
appear
already
in your
being done
way
like week
are
1 of
timed
this
with
game,
the
you know?
music
And it's so
and part of the
crazy
rhythm.
how
So if there's any point where Jenks
quickly
slows
these
down,
runs
it's gonna
go
kinda
now.
mess up.
very
ones we
cool.
would pick
What's,
to
does he
sit
do
through?
anything cool on the
get
Bowser
to see them
fight,
here?
I wonder?
There's a skip there. Nope.
So the reason that the verticality is such a big deal in this fight, as you can see, is because you're supposed to hit the button underneath Bowser's head.
I didn't know you could
the
do that.
platforms are going to boost you
I
up
had no
and
idea
kinda
you could do
use
that.
Okay, whatever.
Oh, that's a disco ball.
It's a disco
That's
ball?
So
What?
clever. Did you notice that?
No, I
It
didn't.
shines.
Not until now.
How did I not know that? That's crazy.
I also didn't
glad you
notice that
missed it.
until just now. Yeah, I also did not notice that.
Okay.
You really have to preface what Sneak King is, okay? So in like 2007 or 2008, Burger King had a mascot, and it was awesome. They used to do these commercials where they had the Burger King mascot like superimposed over like awesome NFL moments, and they were like really, really great commercials. They had the Burger King mascot do these really like creepy commercials. They were like watching people wake up. It was actually like really successful. Well, then at some point they decided to do a like promotion with Xbox where they literally made, I think it was 3 different Xbox games that were kind of like mini hour to 3 hour long games that you got with a Burger King meal. You'd think like these games would be ass, but the games were pretty good. This Sneak King, which was basically like a stealth game, and Sneak King was like legitimately like, I'd say like an 8.5 game. You know, it's a legitimately good game for its time. Has really good mechanics. It's pretty, it's, you know, it's a 2 hour game. It goes really by really fast. You know what I mean? But Sneak King was the best, and it starred the Burger King mascot, which was utterly terrifying at the time. And I don't know why they have not brought this Burger King mascot back, because it's hilarious. This is one of those
As I
absolute
alluded to
meme
in my
runs.
interview,
It's not
They
it.
don't mix.
Yeah.
yeah.
Something that goes
All right, so
like
50%,
spans
what does that
generations
mean
is
exactly?
a
Well,
Burger
there are
King
4
crown.
levels in this.
In the game,
Levels are
basically,
kind
you
of an
sneak up on
RNG
people,
nightmare.
scare them,
50%.
yeah,
most of
and
the
then give them a
challenges that we're going
burger.
to do
And that's
easy
the
to
game.
predict.
Sneak King may be good, but it's no
and also
Pepsi
this is
Man.
the level
This
I
was
should
the
say.
entire game. And now that I'm
some
looking
of
at
them,
it as
we're
an
basically just
adult,
doing the
maybe it
best
wasn't as good as I
probably
remember.
not. Go for it.
Possible video games just fucking sucked back then.
They really should remaster it.
Yeah,
I kind of
please
agree with that.
remaster. Can we get a round of applause if you'd like to be delivered food this way at some point in your life?
Terrifying. Okay, so a few things I want to talk about when we talk about TaskBot. So TaskBot is basically recreates a task in real time on real hardware. That's what TaskBot does, and that's what makes TaskBot specifically so special. One of the things with GDQ is that the runs are required to be on real hardware. Like if you're running a Nintendo 64 game, you got to run it on a Nintendo 64. If you're running on a Super Nintendo game, you got to run it on a Super Nintendo. So you can't run a task and just kind of show the video like you would normally, the normal way to pull off a task. So that's why it's always TaskBot specifically that does the task runs. All right, let's get to some of the cool parts. But another thing that's really interesting about TaskBot is if you turn TaskBot on and don't turn on the game at the correct time, it fucks everything up.
Lower in our fare. But this, watch this, is a little wonky. So that was a super jump. what happens is when you activate X-ray on the frame
That
that
was
knockback
weird.
ends, which also has to be the frame that you land, so very precise, you enter X mode. Some things, interesting things that you can do in X mode are arm pump to move. You can only arm pump to move.
Whoa.
So we use that like right here just a little bit to change our position.
Like the only games I understand when, like honestly, when people get technical about it is Mario, and that's just because I understand Mario because I have to play it, right? And even in sometimes when they talk about Mario, I'm like, really? That's what makes that work? I just knew it worked, you know? But in this case, I'm a fucking idiot. I have no idea what they're fucking talking about. They got an arachnoid run? Hold on, chat. Hold on, before we find Bluey, I gotta watch this. Arkanoid sounds way better than oh, he has the fucking controller.
I'm really stoked to be here right now.
You want to know something really funny, chat? So I had that controller, but for some reason, it wouldn't go twist all the way. So if I had a small one, it wouldn't reach the walls on either side. And I just thought that was the poop chute. And I didn't realize that I had a broken controller
Game with this
until I watched people
which is the best
play
controller.
it
Don't let anyone
as an
tell you
adult.
otherwise.
Is anyone else worried about the fact that Dr. Wily is literally on the couch right now?
Would my commentators please introduce yourselves?
Hi, my name is Yelsrake, and I am Chessjerk's brother.
Oh my God! It's Dr.
but I'm very
Chess
happy to
Jerk
be here.
is Dr. Light, and that's Dr. Wily.
It's going to be about right there. Ah, see that?
Nobody saw that.
Nobody saw it. First try every time. Let's go. That also demonstrates 37-year-old technology. It's not just my nerves making the paddle not stay still. So
Yeah, he's got 4 of these in
there
the
we
back.
go.
There we
see
go.
that second try
Yeah.
every time.
Yeah, there you
See
go.
that?
So, yeah, so what you just saw there was a manipulation.
Oh,
again,
whoa!
Pixel-perfect positioning of the boss
Whoa!
to
You can manipulate what
a
items you
specific
get?
caps-
Okay, you know what I like about this run, chat? This is just gaming. He's just gaming right here. Like there's
the game was slow before.
there's really no tricks.
Faster.
I'm surprised he didn't take the triple ball. I guess you don't want it. You want the, oh, there we go. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Get it.
Yes.
There we go. All right.
Yes.
Currently,
Gun.
they take 2 rounds. We'll call it out when it does. He's Chessjerk
Oh,
is showcasing
wow.
another really powerful capsule right now, which is the laser capsules,
Laser!
which lets you, which obviously, I mean, proof is in the pudding. You can see it on screen.
Oh wow, what a save right there at
Easy,
the end.
quick work
Oh, this is getting
of
fast.
where the capsule's being sent back up because
It's getting fast.
sticks
We're
to the
getting
boss
about to
whenever it
the
comes back
the
down,
farthest
and
I've
you
ever
use the
gotten in this
single
game.
button on the controller to release it again. So that's another good capsule to have. He finished the level. Here comes another disrupt that he's not going to take because again the catch is soup. Ooh, look at this! Look at this extra.
See ya.
Capsule.
Oh!
Yeah, we're good. Don't take that capsule. Instant death, you take it. I would prove it, but I don't want to lose life.
We trust you. We trust you.
I'm out.
Oh,
So they wouldn't
laser!
interfere
Let's
with
go,
the routine
laser!
that the disrupted balls.
Oh
needed to go
my
through to finish the level without having to
God.
do anything else. So again, super flex, but calculated.
Oh no, why did he do that? Why did he do? Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Oh my God. Holy fucking
Here's The
shit.
enemies that we were just talking about. They can come in some swooping patterns. They usually come out of their openings just going straight down, and then they can try and think the game is all about them and just get in the way at any moment. And it can be somewhat unpredictable only because you have to pay attention to so many things at once.
Whoa, chat.
Now my favorite level, the state of Ohio.
Oh, that does
You
look like
said
the
that, I
state of
thought,
Ohio.
You know what? You're right. How did I never see that before?
It's round on the end and high in the middle.
Yeah, once you come from Ohio, then you're ruined. You can only
Oh
see
my
Ohio.
God.
Oh, thank you, Ohio.
Thanks,
See, that's what
Ohio.
I'm talking about. It's because I'm on the stage.
See you later, Ohio. Yeah, so Chester's going to do something that we call juggling.
Wait, why do you call it
There we go.
juggling?
I lost the ball at the end, though.
Okay.
That's right. It was.
This
it
level
was,
looks
This
miserable.
angle makes sense, by the way.
it was just. It was an orb going into one of its.
See ya.
The Vouse whenever the catch capsule.
Oh my God.
He's catching it with like the very edge
Yep.
sometimes. normal speeds.
Oh! How did he catch that?
That's okay. That's okay. That was a really good, almost clearing 32 on a single life.
You can see there are, and he's reacting to them such that he can be able to.
Oh, there
create
we go.
situations that he wants.
Dude.
Doe, that is his name, Doe. His
Whoa.
projectiles are one-hit KOs.
I had
but
no
we don't
idea
care.
that
We
there
can
was
see
like
them,
a
we can
real
dodge
boss
them,
at the
but
end.
16 hits, all you
Are
need.
you fucking
Get
kidding
ready.
me?
My score, I went the wrong way. My score is super low, by the way. This is like the lowest score I've ever had in this game.
You're styling on him.
It's time.
I had no idea.
There you go.
All right, let's check out Bluey. You play as Bandit?
I was asked by Philly like last week, hey, you want to sit on the couch for Bluey? And I was like, sure, I don't know what that is. Which one of them's Bluey again?
Oh,
Is it
shut the
one of
fuck up,
blue
Spike.
ones?
I've never in my life said get Spike Vegeta off the couch, but get Spike Vegeta off this fucking couch right now.
Just like it would at any episode. And one of the first things you're probably gonna notice is I'm jumping.
Oh, Tech! Let's go, Tech!
We're already on tech. And look,
Bandit.
I'm
Why
not-
is
I'm not
Bandit the
gonna
fastest?
The reason we use Bandit is because he can jump over that ledge there. And
Let's go.
Oh, that's why Bandit's the fastest.
very
He's the
helpful.
tallest.
Oh my God, he's so Australian.
I know it's
When did the
Philly
game get
showed me,
closed
he's like, hey, let me
captioning?
show you a little bit of what the run looks like last night. You know, you commentate, you do some research.
Or is it always at it?
I
Can you
had
not
no
close,
audio.
turn them off?
Sorry, I had no idea. They're Australian.
Spike Vegeta is driving me crazy right now.
Keepy uppy.
We're gonna play Keepy Uppy?
Hold.
Can we play keepy uppy?
Can we?
Yeah, of course.
Let's go.
Keepy uppy?
That's what we like.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Remember, we've got to hit the blue.
Let's go.
Keep it up in the air. Ground.
Yeah, you got this?
All right.
Yeah.
Just keep it up. You've got this. Two.
Woo!
Wackadoo.
You're doing great.
Yeah.
Now, I wanted to run as Bingo so badly. Unfortunately, if you run as Bingo or Bluey, they can't pull these like bigger objects by themselves, so you have to wait for the NPC to walk over. So that's why we end up using Dad, the jumping, and can just pull these.
Wow, that's hilarious. So my son plays the Bluey video game on his Switch, which is actually banned till Sunday. But he plays this game all by himself, which I love. It's like one of the very few video games he plays by himself. And his thing is adults are not allowed to play Bluey the game. Only kids can play it. All right, well, I give up on Bluey.